New for 2022, say hello to the Defy Skyline, Zenith's latest luxury sports watch offering, complete with an integrated bracelet, uniquely textured dial, and equipped with a new variant of the famous high-beat 5 Hz El Primero movement. Plus, there are some unexpected details to discover. As always, we've included all the product specifications in the description box so you can refer to them later if you want all the details. But for now, keep on watching as we go hands-on with the Zenith Defy Skyline to uncover everything you need to know about this watch. As an authorized retailer of Zenith watches, Les Ambassadeurs offers a large collection of the latest Zenith models, including a selection of the Defy Skyline models. Shop at any of our boutiques in Switzerland or from our online store at lesambassadeurs.ch to find your perfect piece. At first glance, you may be tempted to think that the Defy Skyline is simply jumping on the bandwagon of 70s-inspired sports watches featuring angular cases, geometrically shaped bezels, and integrated bracelets. However, the origins of the Zenith Defy wristwatch date back to 1969, well before the introduction of the famous sports watches of the 1970s that have become today's hype watches. Fun fact, the original Defy was nicknamed coffre-fort, which is French for a vault or safe, thanks to the watch's tough construction and steadfast performance. And we can clearly see the design similarities between that 1969 Defy model and today's iteration. The Defy Skyline sports a 41mm stainless steel octagonal case measuring about 11.6 mm in height. On top of the 8-sided case is a faceted bezel with 12 sides. If we zoom in closer on that angular case and bezel, we can see a fantastic contrast between brush-finished surfaces and polished beveled sides. The beveled edges are particularly noticeable on the bezel and the top of the case sides. Beautiful. The faceted crown is decorated with the Zenith 5-pointed star and it screws into the case for better water resistance. The Defy Skyline is water resistant to 100 meters. Seamlessly integrated into the case is a full stainless steel H-link bracelet. Again, we see that Zenith took the time to give us a great finish here. While the majority of the bracelet has a brushed finish, take a closer look and you'll notice the polished beveled edges of the outer links, as well as the edges of the inner links. These polished bevel touches lend jewel-like quality, and these are the thoughtful details that we've come to expect from a luxury watch. The bracelet tapers down to a double push deploy and clasp for a nice secure closure. Staying on the bracelet for a moment, the quick strap change system is one of the best features of the Zenith Defy Skyline. Pressing 2 buttons on the back of the case releases the bracelet from the lugs, and then you can easily pop in another band for a whole new look. No tools necessary. Along with the steel bracelet, Zenith also supplies each Defy Skyline with a rubber strap in various colors. This blue dial Defy Skyline model comes with a blue rubber strap embellished with a starry sky pattern and fitted with its own stainless steel folding clasp. One watch, 2 distinct styles. On the wrist, the Defy Skyline wears comfortably, and the 41mm size and short lug distance mean the watch can fit a range of wrists well. And since the case is quite slim, especially for a sports watch, it will easily tuck away under a cuff. Now let's turn our attention to that striking blue sunburst dial. Again, we see a play on texture and pattern with a perfectly aligned arrangement of engraved 4-pointed stars on the dial. According to the brand, that star shape is, in fact, a modern interpretation of the 1960s double Z Zenith logo. Steel and blue is the classic choice for a luxury sports watch, but Zenith does offer the Defy Skyline with silver and black dials too. On top of the blue background sits rhodium-plated faceted baton hour markers, 11 in total, to leave a space at 3 o'clock for the discrete date window. Notice how the date wheel matches the color of the dial, which is a great touch. The center hour and minute hands are also rhodium-plated, faceted, and along with the hour markers are coated in superluminova for solid legibility in the dark. The running second subdial at the 9 o'clock position offers something unique and very Zenith. See the 10 at the top of the subdial? That's there because the seconds hand completes one full rotation every 10 seconds. That speed is all thanks to the new movement inside the case. Let's flip the watch around so we can get a better look at the movement in question through the Sapphire display case back. This is the new El Primero 3620 self-winding movement, constructed with similar architecture as the El Primero 3600 1/10 of a second chronograph, but of course as a time-only variant. The escapement beats at 5 Hz or 36,000 vibrations per hour, which in turn drives the running seconds hand to make one revolution every 10 seconds. The El Primero 3620 supplies the Defy Skyline with 60 hours of power reserve, and it is equipped with the stop seconds mechanism. Therefore, if you pull out the winding crown all the way, the seconds hand will stop. Decoration-wise, the El Primero 3620 features a bidirectional rotor with the famed Zenith star, and the movement is finished in muted gray and silver tones with a few elements in blued metal. The new Zenith Defy Skyline is priced at 8,400 Swiss francs, which is quite the value proposition for a beautifully designed luxury sports watch made by a storied Swiss watchmaker. There's the angular case and bezel silhouette, the gorgeous integrated bracelet, plus the quick strap change system and additional rubber strap. And let's not forget that beautiful blue dial that shows off the performance of the high-beat El Primero movement powering the watch. There's a whole lot of watch here for well under 10,000 Swiss francs. A perfect choice for those who not only gravitate towards the bold luxury sports watch style, but also appreciate the visual interest provided by the unique 1/10 of a second subdial. Les Ambassadeurs is proud to have this super sporty Zenith Defy Skyline watch in stock. If you haven't already, visit us at any of our 3 locations in Zurich, Geneva, and Lucerne to browse our collection of Zenith timepieces. Alternatively, you can also visit Les Ambassadeurs' website and shop from our online store at your convenience. You can even take advantage of our super fast flash delivery service, where we can deliver a watch within 3 hours to any location in Switzerland. Yes, you heard that right, in just 3 hours. So, if you need a watch as soon as possible, Les Ambassadeurs will be at your doorstep with your new timepiece in a flash. What do you think of the Zenith Defy Skyline? Are you generally a fan of luxury sports watches with integrated bracelets? Do you appreciate the quirkiness of the 1/10 of a second subdial? We always love to hear from our viewers, so please drop us a comment below. If you have any questions about this watch or any other Zenith model for that matter, ask us in the comment section and we'll get back to you right away. And if you want to stay up to date on the latest watch reviews from Les Ambassadeurs, please subscribe to our channel, click the bell button, and give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.